Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and I'm a middle school teacher in Middle Tennessee, and I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to do a day in the life of a middle school teacher, and it's been a week. It's already Thursday and I have some health issues and it's been a really difficult week. Sorry, my alarm went off to leave. It's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies, and so I thought, I'm gonna pick up my camera even though I feel like poo today and just show you how I just kind of push through, because maybe some of you are pushing through right now because you don't feel well, or you're just not mentally okay right now, or your mental health is struggling, or family stuff, whatever. So just know you are loved, you're prayed for, and let's have a good day. Before I take up your team names, this is a reminder. If you get the question correct, you get to get a chance to get an extra point for your team. You will send one person up and they will shoot behind this orange line into the basket. And if you make it, then you get an extra point. If you don't, then you just don't get an extra point. You automatically get a point for the answer correct. If you get it wrong, it'll be passed to the next team. What's your team name? The Goats. Okay. What's your team? Like a dog and then O? Doggos? Is that like a thing? Or are you just making it up? Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm like, I don't know that lingo. All right, this table. Dino Nuggets. Okay. So you guys will go first, and then we're going to go this way. Okay? All right, again, you think I'm playing. If you're talking, because this is review, there's a point to this. This is going to be on your test tomorrow. So if you're talking, then you're disrupting other people's learning. So I need you to make sure that you are not talking when it's a team's turn, because you might steal it. So when they're discussing, you might discuss the answer because you might be able to steal it. All right, so doggos, you're starting first, so do a number between 1 and 20 on the board. All right, so here's the question. Fill in the blank. New York is a great place to visit. The only blank is the traffic. What vocabulary word would fill this space? Talk to your team before you give me an answer. You guys might discuss because you might be able to steal. Do you know the answer? Drawback. Very good. The negatives. It is drawback. Very good. So choose someone up here that you can try to shoot for the goal. Got to get behind the orange line. All right. Drum roll. They have 2 points now. They had one for the correct answer, and then they got one for making the shot. Good job. Hi guys, it is the end of the day and it was a busy day. I didn't pick up my camera very often, and I apologize for that. I will explain kind of what we did in math and ELA today, and just as a reminder, I teach 5th grade, which is in middle school in Tennessee, but I'll explain kind of what we did today. We're almost at the end of quarter 1. All right, so I'm going to cover up this name, but I will show you we did finally publish our essays. We did an opinion essay over social media if it is harmful or beneficial for students, and so we wrote it in our writer's notebook in Wonders, and I think it actually went really well. I love how Wonders uses the entire writing process, and it makes them go through the planning, the drafting, the revise and editing, and publishing. And so what I decided to do was to staple their actual published essay, and then I have their rubric, which I haven't graded yet. This is again from the Wonders curriculum, and then their Oreo organizer for finding their evidence and reasonings, and then the peer editing page, their planning page, and then the 2 articles that we used to support our opinions. And so they turned them in today, and then I gotta grade some essays. But instead of kind of cutting it off here, what I'm gonna do is do a full day. You probably already guessed that because I'll probably put that as the title, but I am gonna take you along. We are gonna go to my youngest parent-teacher conferences, and then we are gonna go home and make dinner, and then I'll probably sit you down and talk to you then. That way I have a little bit more time to kind of chat on how today went. We're heading to parent-teacher conference for my youngest. She's in 1st grade, so come along with us.
What if he said I was a little bad?
What if she says you're a little bad? What do you think?
I didn't know.
Are you gonna be nervous?
Yeah.
Should I be nervous? That's yours?
I love it.
Oh, that's so good. Did you make her mouth?
Yeah.
I love it. Dot or scribble. Do you still get anxiety?
I'm so anxious right now.
You know we're not going for your parent-teacher conference.
No.
Feels the same.
Right here.
This is your spot?
A month.
Cheers.
Ding.
All right, we are back at home, and we ate those delicious donuts, and I'm not even that hungry for dinner now. I'll probably eat something small. I don't know. But today, like I said in ELA, we finished our essays. So we're doing an opinion essay, and the writing prompt is, do you believe social media is harmful to students? And so they read 2 different articles, chose their opinion, and used the graphic organizer and planning page to help them create their opinion and find evidence to support their opinion. And so they're struggling in writing, but that is not a new thing. I feel like, and I don't know if it's the same for you, but it just seems to be getting worse every year. And we started out slow. I was not going to throw a 5-paragraph essay at them at the beginning of the year because I just want to kind of see where they're at. And so this was a 3-paragraph essay. And then we're going to build into a 5-paragraph essay. There were some good ones. I haven't graded them, but I've been, looking at their rough drafts and stuff like that. There were some good ones, but a lot of them just struggle to use evidence and to support their opinion. They'll give their opinion. They're very good at that. We know because they share their opinion every day with us of all the things. And but connecting it with evidence, facts, and data to support it, they really have struggled with. So what we decided to do as a team is continue to do our bell work to where 2 days a week we are using passages that are having them pull out evidence to support their answers. So text evidence passages. And so we use ReadWorks. ReadWorks is amazing. It's free. And So many topics that you can do. The last week we read opinion articles, so it went along with our genre. And then next week we move on to expository text. And so I pulled 2 expository text, but again, it's having them not just do multiple choice, but do short answers to where they actually have to pull out and write and support. So I'd highly, highly recommend ReadWorks. So we use that. And the bell work, this is how we do bell work. So I think there was a couple of you that were asking, like, what does your ELA block look like? So they come in, every day is different for bell work. So Monday, we call it Book It Monday. And they read silently for 10 minutes to build that reading stamina. Then I give them like 3 minutes to write a 3-sentence summary of what they read. And they write it on a piece of paper. Tuesday is Dig It Tuesday. It's the same as Dig It Thursday. So Dig It Tuesday and Thursday are those 2 passages that I get from ReadWorks. And they close read it and they use text evidence, answer questions. Wednesday is Writing Wednesday, and so you'll have a writing prompt on the board. On that same paper, they did Book It Monday, where they wrote their summary. Write It Wednesday is on that same paper, and they write a 5-sentence paragraph of whatever the prompt was, based on like what vocabulary words we're using in Wonders. And like one was like, one of the vocabulary words were like representatives and proposal. And so the writing prompt was, if you were a representative of our school and wrote a proposal to change a few things about our school, what would you say? And so I was using our vocabulary that we're already learning, and they have to implement that in their writing. And so that's Write It Wednesday. And then Friday, on the same paper, they have to keep this paper in their binder the whole week, because I take a grade for it, is Fix It Friday. And so I have 3 sentences on the board that need to be fixed. And usually it goes with our grammar standards that we're learning that week. So that is our bell work, and it's actually going really well. That's different than how we did it last year. We used No Red Ink last year, and that is so expensive. That's a story in it of itself. I don't know why I feel like I'm getting some hives. It was a day, guys. So the bell work, it's going really well this year. We're really, really liking it. So let me know down below how you do bell work. Bell ringers. How do you do that in your classroom? I would love to know. In math, we are moving on to powers of 10. Praise the Lord. They are getting it. I will just say long division. I don't know. Do you use iReady? That's the question of the day. What math curriculum do you use? Comment below, please. Let your girl know what math curriculum you use. I use iReady. There are good things and bad things about it in all curriculum, I know. But I feel like iReady just confuses the kids. And we've also been using Generation Genius, which our school bought. And I've been supplementing that. That's been really good because they have fun videos the kids actually like, and they have papers like practice sheets that are very simple. Like it's like 4 problems, and it's like fluency, which is what they need. So that's been really good. If you do use iReady, I like to do the interactive tutorials. Like the second day I introduce like a new concept. So yesterday I introduced powers of 10, and I used the really good video from Generation Genius and their practice sheet, and then we did a couple pages in our iReady workbooks. Then today, on the second day, I did an interactive tutorial with iReady. It's like a video, but it's interactive, and I pull out my Jolly Ranchers for that because it can get boring. But I tell them, I don't care if you get the answer wrong. If you participate, you get a Jolly Rancher. So all of their hands are up. I'm not like, even the kids that never answer, their hands are up. And it asks questions because it goes through the concept step by step by step. So it asks many, many questions to where everyone can get a Jolly Rancher that participates, even if they get the answer correct or wrong. And it's nice because if a student does get it wrong, we can talk about it. We can talk about why that was wrong, what mistakes we can make, and how we can fix that later on. So that was really good. We did that. Then we did some practice sheets in our workbook again. But we had a fire drill this morning that wasn't a fire drill. It was like a half hour into our first class, and so it was the kitchen, I believe something was burning in the kitchen, so we were outside for about 20 minutes doing that. We did do an ELA as well, finishing up our essays, and then we had time to do a review game. I highly recommend Trash Get Ball. Search it, look it up on TPT. Trash Get Ball. It's basketball with a trash can, and it's like Jeopardy. They get into teams, they answer the question. If they get it right, they get to shoot for an extra point. They love it. It is so simple, so easy, and so fun, because we have our Unit 1 exam tomorrow. So that is the day. That was the day. And there was other things that happened that I don't need to mention on here, but you're a teacher, you know. If you know, you know. The plate keeps getting full. And we are tired. We are already tired, and it's not even October. How are you feeling? Comment below. I know I keep saying that, but I really want to hear from you guys. How are you doing, honestly? Are you okay? Are you already burnt out? Because I'm here for you. I want to pray for you. I'm feeling it. My friends are feeling it. It just is... We're ready for fall break. Let's just say that. So it wasn't a bad day. It wasn't. It just, and I don't mean to be complaining. I'm not intending it to come across complaining. It just is a lot. And if you're a teacher, you know, you just know. The teaching part of it is great. I love it, but it's slowly becoming, as a teacher, this much teaching and everything else. It needs to become this much and then everything else. Slowly it's decreasing, and then all the other things, paperwork, meetings, more paperwork, communication, things that are good and needed, but it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I love you. I'm praying for you. Thank you for coming along today, and let me know what other videos you would like to see. I know that a few of you want to see some curriculum ones. Let me know if that's today what I explained helped you, or if you want to know more. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Life can be messy, but there's always joy to be found. Mwah.
Yeah, and by the time that it's all said and done, we gon' be thankful that we didn't run. I'm sure some people think I'm crazy getting married super young. I know she only 21, but ain't no doubt that she the one. Yeah, she look amazing, I don't know what it is. I know she out of my league, like I've been stuck on a bench. So pardon me if when we talking I just stutter a bit. Just getting used to seeing someone that believe in the kid. I'm seeing you dig deeper just so I can dream big. One day I'll make it and you'll never have